you're going. Crick, where are you going? Gonna go look for the northern lights? Okay, fine. Jeez, woman. Let's go. That is wild. Alright, so everyone's out looking at the northern lights. In southern Minnesota, we got green and pinkish orange. This is so rad. And it looks like it does on this camera. It's crazy. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Okay, so I had to angle my camera a little bit funny on here because, well, I'm a little bit of a giraffe and my ass doesn't fit in the frame. I need a bigger tripod, but this is like the generic tripod, but I still have to crouch. 5'10" girly, if you know, you know. If you're shorty, you're lucky because, well, I have to bend over to do most things. Anyways, so I got a lot of stuff done this morning. I actually got a lot of stuff done yesterday. I'm gonna do a quick grocery haul and then we'll get into the nitty-gritty of what I've been up to this week. So I stopped at the grocery store, like I said already. I needed to get some things because I'm gonna be making like a homemade beef stew. I got carrots. I have potatoes, but I got more potatoes just in case. Celery. I got this spaghetti squash because I don't eat noodles or really gluten of anything because it messes with my stomach. It's been that way for years. I got more onions, bananas, and then I got these Honeycrisp apples that I've just been dying to have. I've been craving these for weeks. I bought a few of them, but then I ate them all in like a couple of days. So beef stew packets. And then I got these, I was really excited because I was gonna get the regular eggs, but I like to buy farm fresh eggs. My dad usually gets farm fresh eggs and then I get them from him, but I bought these at the store. They were $5. I didn't go to Walmart or some grocery chain like that. I went to the grocery store that lives in the city that I reside in. I brought $40 with me. It was $39.95. And when she gave me the nickel, I kind of chuckled because she's like, and here's 5 cents. And I was like, wow, I'm rich, I can retire. But I'm gonna put these groceries away and then I'm gonna start my beef stew and then I'm gonna sit down and talk to you guys. All right, I'm gonna show you guys what I got going on here. So, ew, I don't know why that's there. I have this little situation here. These are some potatoes and caramelized onions that I made the other day. I'm gonna put this slice of cheese on it. All right, I got my eggs here. They're pretty much done. I like yolk to be runny. So, put the farm fresh eggs over the top. So if any of you are gluten-free, this is a really good substitute without bread. If you want like a breakfast, this is my lunch, but you know what I'm saying. Set that there. This is gonna be my dinner. So I didn't have any stew meat left because I'm running low on the quarter of beef that I bought. So I took a roast and I cut it up into little chunks. So basically stew meat, it's beef. So everything's in here. I got my potatoes, carrots, onions, celery, meat, water, and then the stew meat mix. So that's ready to go. All right, so we're gonna head outside. I'm gonna turn my lights off, save some energy. Save the planet. Let's see here. All right, I have to unload my car because I don't have my black tables in there. I took them out last weekend because the last show that I did was in Faribault, Minnesota, and it was an indoor event. I cannot talk today. It was an indoor event, and they had tables and chairs there and all of that stuff, and I didn't need my tent, so I have to pull everything out and then put my tables and my tent in and just kind of repack everything. I am gonna leave my candles out until probably tonight or tomorrow morning because I don't want them to melt. So anyways, I got some shiz to do, so let's go do that. Going to be productive. Alright, excuse my mess, but I have these 2 boxes. I'm just gonna donate everything. So that's gonna go to Savers today. Hey guys, so I told you like 3 hours ago that I would sit down and chat with you. Well, time is kind of past now. So as you can tell, I have an outfit change here. I'm gonna go have coffee with my friend Jem and hang out with her for a little bit. I'm trying to make more time for friends and family. And I'm also a little ADHD, but I have a photo shoot on Sunday. You'll be seeing that in the next vlog. This is just gonna be a weekend in the life as an artist. So you'll see clips, obviously today's, and then I'm gonna film in tomorrow and that'll be the same video. Tomorrow I'm doing this Savage Arts Festival in Savage, Minnesota. That's from 10 to 5. I have to leave, I think it's 6:30, so I gotta be up at like 5 a.m., which is a little spicy for me in the morning, but that's fine. And then after the art show's done at 5, I pack up and head back home. So I was gonna stay up in Minneapolis because my photo shoot is the next day. And I think it was 2 or 3 months ago when I bought Mod Sun tickets, so the next vlog you'll be seeing is Ella's photo shoot and the Mod Sun concert. I'm gonna put them into one because it's just too much work to create 2 separate ones for the same day. And I don't know if I'll film enough content to have 2 different ones for those. Anyway, I'm rambling at this point, but I spent the majority of the week just kind of chilling and relaxing. I was, if you saw my last video, I was pretty burnt out and exhausted and just kind of really in my feelings, and I share that side of myself because I'm authentic, like I'm human. I have good days and I have really low days. So fighting major depression disorder is kind of a biatch and it's not always a fun time. And I don't know, there's a part of myself that hates having those vlogs on my channel because it's negative, but I'm also not gonna hide that part of myself because the reason that I create art, the reason why my art is based around mental health awareness is because I have a family history of it and I myself struggle quite often with it. It's gotten a lot better throughout the years. You know, I've done treatment. Not treatment, but I've done treatments such as like medication, and I'm not really gonna go down the rabbit hole. But yeah, this is gonna be a lighter vlog and I'm excited. So for Ella's photo shoot, I'm trying to put together a few different necklaces. I have a bunch of charms out here. Hopefully I get home early enough and I want to kind of mess around with different ideas that I have in mind, but it's going to be kind of like gothic inspired jewelry, so I'm really excited for that. I do need the bigger sterling silver, just silver color. I'd rather have, not sterling silver, stainless steel. I'd rather have the stainless steel round ones because the majority of these charms for this project is stainless steel. My God, words are not wording today. So I'm going to try and stop at the store too today at some point and grab some more materials for that. And yeah, it's just gonna be a fun packed day, and thanks for being here. I appreciate you. Why they said rip. No, we climbed all the way up that thing. I'm not heavy breathing. Yeah, I feel like I'm a 300-pound cat that just tried to chase a fly. We did it, yeah!
I think the lookout is this way.
I think you're right.
Maybe. Tyler, don't hit your...
It's probably from the Montana fires.
That's what I was thinking, actually. I just seen that. How long has the fire's been going?
She got a walking stick.
I'm gonna eat it. It's probably me.
Don't hit me with it, please. I don't want to go out that way.
This can be yours.
Where's Simba?
I know.
Beaver feet.
You're the movie buff. I'm trying to think.
I gotta walk out.
Careful.
And then he oh, hang on, puts it there. And he's like, takes it up and he's like, Simba! And everyone's like, yeah! Yeah! See all the aminals out there cheering? Simba!
All the aminals. Just remember this, Jeb. Hell no. Hell no.
Alright, so I just got home from hanging out with Jem. Becky purchased a couple of these. This is my painting called Living Water. The story of this will be coming out Sunday, so you get to hear about that and what everything means in this piece. I've kind of mentioned it a little bit on my page. I signed the backs of these for her, and then I'm gonna put them in plastic, and then I was waiting on these cardboard mailers. I got these in the mail today, so those were at my doorstep when I got home. So I want to package this up so I can plop it in the mail before I end up leaving for my art show in the morning. I'll be saying this in my post as well, or the story behind this painting, like what goes into this and like how it all ties together. But so if you decide to purchase a print of this painting, this is called Living Water. 50% of the proceeds will go to a hurricane relief fund of some sort. I haven't picked one out yet, but so far I've sold 2 and I have 48 left that I want to sell. So if you're interested in one of these, they're 8.5 by 11. Well, they're on 80-pound paper cardstock, and these are laser prints, so they're really nice and smooth. They're really bright and pretty. So yeah, these are $20 each. My website is www.rockandbakken.com, and this is my initiative to make a difference with art. Ooh, sorry, the lighting is horrific right now. Excuse me, I still have that cough. So every print comes like this in its own packaging, and then I have a business card in here. So I've provided those, and then every single order that I send out comes with a handwritten letter. It's precisely for you, specifically for you. That makes you feel more special. I'm gonna see, hopefully these things actually fit in here. Crossing my fingers. I've never actually used a cardboard mailer before, and these are pretty freaking slick, bro. Okay. And then that is fancy, wow. I feel high tech here, you guys. Moving up in the world. There you have it. I have her order in here, and then it also comes with these tabs that I really liked. All she has to do is slide that off and pull them out. So I'm gonna stick a label on this, and then I'm gonna try and, well, I'm gonna work on these necklaces. Sorry, I'm trying to say too many things at one time. I wanna try at least get 2 or 3 necklaces made for Ella for that photo shoot, just to kind of see what I can come up and create. I'd love to film it, but I only have like an hour and a half. I want to set a boundary with myself, and my cutoff time is 8:30, and then I have to get in the shower, and then I have to film my guitar progression and practice guitar for 30 minutes because I'm doing that 30-day guitar progression, which will be on my music channel. There's a link down in the description if you want to see how bad I am at it and how much better I get. So I see my progress on there. I'm also going to be posting music down the road on there, like singing and covers and stuff like that. I have too many irons in the fire at the moment. So yeah, I'm gonna stick a label on this, get it ready for the morning. So all I have to do is drop it off in the mailbox, and away it goes. And then I might turn this on either today or tomorrow at some point and show you what I created. What are you doing? Ain't it too early to be talking smack? It's barely 6 o'clock. You get to go to you-know-whose house today. I'm not gonna say it or you'll... Oh, the drama. Cue the violins. Oh, the drama. Yes. I know. You need your eyes cleaned out. You got eye boogies. And a wiener. Good morning, my homages. It is the next day. And I have hair in my mouth. That's eating it for breakfast. That's a high protein. And I am. Ask how I got so much muscle. Well, it's because I eat hair for breakfast. Oh, I'm just kidding. I made the necklaces last night. They turned out pretty cute. I put them on, but I only have 10 minutes. And by the time I get blabbering and all that other fun stuff, it's going to be, well, I'm going to be running late. So me and Crick are going to go to Grandpa's house. Can't say it too loud. She's watching me. She's a little preoccupied with her toy over there. I'm leaving to Savage, Minnesota. It's roughly hour and a half away. I looked yesterday. I think it was Let me see here. It changed with traffic, and I know it's Saturday, so probably, obviously, there's not going to be traffic, so that's one thing that I'm excited I don't really got to worry about. Let's see here. Hour and 11 minutes, so I'm going to be earlier than I anticipated, so that's a good thing. I have gas, car's loaded, candles are in there. It's actually a whopping 40-something degrees out. I think it's like 46 right now. It's a little chilly. I think the high is supposed to be in the 60s. It is October 12th that I'm recording this. You're going to see this I think at the end of November. I'm a little bit ahead in schedule, but that's okay. So yeah, hopefully I have a very good and abundant day. Yesterday was really nice. I hung out with Jem and we were gonna go on this one path. I was gonna start recording, and then there was a sign that people were hunting with bow and arrows, and it's like, dude, this is city limits. Are you serious? And she said something about someone giving her like a prophetic word and being like, oh, look out for arrows. And I was like, oh, hell no, we're not going on that trail. So we ended up going to another trail, another hike that I usually go to, and it's nice. It's kind of like a little nature center in Rochester. So we went there and we goated up and we looked over the city, and it was really nice. It was a good time. And I did end up going to Hobby Lobby getting some supplies. I didn't find what I needed. I wanted like stainless steel findings, and I got nickel free, which kind of sucks, but I got it for the job that I want. I do want these necklaces to be all stainless steel, so I'm gonna see if I can find this gauge on the internet somewhere and order stainless steel findings and stuff like that, so I can make these, because I want them to be quality. They turn out really cool. I really want to show them to you, but I'm planning on showing you guys them tonight when I get home. I'm gonna be a little exhausted, I think. Show is 10 to 5 today, like I said yesterday, and then I pack up, head home, and by the time I know, it'll probably be 7 or 8 o'clock by the time I get home. If I'm lucky, it'll probably be 8. And then I gotta get ready. I'm gonna try and make a necklace or two more for Ella, but I also don't want to overwhelm myself. I was supposed to play my guitar last night and I didn't, because time got away, and then I laid in bed and it wasn't until after midnight that I fell asleep, so I'm running on low sleep. So anyway, that's how that went. But if nothing else, if I don't show you these necklaces tonight, I'll just end up popping a couple links on here. But yeah, here's to an abundant day and hoping today goes really well. Okay, so it's been raining for the last hour. Finally see the sun. One eternity later, I got a goodie bag. Okay, so I should have used the bathroom when I was in there. I walked into Target just to go and get Starbucks. Listen, I have every excuse under the rainbow and I will use it at this moment in my life. I don't treat myself to hardly anything. See, the thing is when I quit my job, I actually gave up a lot of things. I stopped getting my nails done. I don't get my hair done anymore. I do my hair myself. Cut it, dye it, all that other stuff. I buy it. Oh, which reminds me, shit, I should have got stuff in there. Oh, I might have to go back in. It's that time of the month and I'm low on supplies, so to speak. Being a woman's high maintenance, I'll tell you that. Anyway, what I was trying to say is I gave up a lot of things and I've sacrificed a lot, and the weather wasn't awesome. I did get my coffee, like I said. The weather wasn't great. It was really shitty this morning. It was like rainy and cold, and it ultimately just sucked. It wasn't a fun time, and that kind of scared people away. And then apparently this event was a reschedule from June, so I don't think that there was a lot of advertisement on that. And the organizers were really nice. Like, she gave me a little goodie bag and she came around with like the snack cart 3 times, and it was really nice. Like, they're really good people. I just don't think the advertisement was there. I don't think I'll be doing this one next year. I did make my booth fee back. I made enough money for my gas, and by the time the day was all said and done, by the time I just sitting there alone, this isn't loading, unloading, loading back up, all that jazz, I made roughly $10 an hour. I know. It's depressing. It's depressing. I try not to think about it because, yeah, it sucks. It really does. I don't know. I was on Indeed today and I was looking at jobs, and there's this part of myself that just, it's not that I'm, what's the word for it? I keep losing my words. They're just slipping away from me. It's not that I'm entitled. It's that I quit my job and I had a shit ton of money in savings, and my savings is depleted. And not that you guys need to know my financial situation. I'm just sharing my journey with this entrepreneur thing. When I quit my job in February, like ever since then, everything's just been draining, and it's kind of been depressing to watch because, like, yeah, I go to a few concerts here and there, but, like, my tickets that I spend my money on, they're, like, 30 to 50 bucks usually around $40. And I go to the concert, I usually drink water, I don't buy a beverage, and it's free, water's free. And so that's how I get out, that's how that's my social life, that's the thing that I like to do, because I'm not going to give up everything. But when I was looking at jobs online today, like, there was this soul-crushing part of myself because I've worked so hard for this, and I know it wouldn't be, like, the end of the world if, you know, I ended up having to get a job next month, or, I don't know, the whole thought of it's just, it sucks because I'd really like to use that time and invest it into my endeavors, and who knows, maybe something will happen before then. I'm still hopeful. I'm just, I'm kind of struggling, man. This has been rough, and I didn't really talk about last weekend, and I didn't get into the full details because I was super emotional, because it was like right across, the venue was right across from where me and my mom had our store. when she was alive, obviously. But that sounded bad. I shouldn't joke about death like that. But yeah, that's just the reality of it. And I was emotional about it, and I didn't mention this, but I didn't even make my booth fee back. And I drove there and back 3 days in a row. I did all of that work for free. And so by the time Sunday came and I was sick and I felt like shit and I just was crummy and I felt terrible. And I'm not one to call in sick. Like when I was an employee, I was the person that would be at my deathbed before I'd ever call in. That's just how I am. I'm a workaholic, and it's nothing to like brag about or anything, but I'm reliable in that sense. But I took it upon myself, like the way that I felt physically and emotionally and spiritually. I was like, screw this, I'm leaving early, because I really felt like crap. Yeah, this journey has been something else, I'll tell you that. I don't know, I keep praying for a miracle because I do not want to go back to a 9-to-5. It's like, maybe it's one of them situations where God will pull through at the last minute. The thought of going in somewhere and clocking in feels like jail. And I know I'm very lucky because there's people in the hurricanes that don't have a home, but there's also the reality of, I know what makes me happy and what doesn't, and it's not that I'm grateful. I'm grateful that the opportunity is there. It just doesn't fulfill me, if that makes sense. I think that I explained that pretty well, actually. The thought of sucking up a corporate job again really stinks, but I mean, it would be nice because now my credit card's getting racked back up, and that just like, I've spent it on materials and dealing with some, like, people are pretty good with special orders lately, but I need to like set a boundary with people that they need to pay before, like they need to pay me up front before I actually do the project for them, because there's been a select few people that, oh, I want a special order, and then they end up not paying me for it, and they like forget about it, and it's kind of annoying because it's like, well, I went out of my way to order supplies for this project. What the heck, you guys? But tomorrow I have Ella's photo shoot. I'm not going to film anymore tonight. I'm torched. I'm going to get home. Try and get home at a decent time. I'm going to shut the F up right now in a little bit. I'm going to unload my car, and then I'm going to put my dresses in here for my photo shoot. And I was supposed to grab more mascara, but the mascara I have is fine because I ain't about to be spending more money. But hey, I'm getting better about talking to my camera when people are walking by. I really don't care anymore. But I have Ella's photo shoot and Mod Sun concert tomorrow night. I'm just trying to not focus so much on what I don't have and kind of, you know, the depressiveness of the soul crushingness of, you know, I really believed in this thing and it's not the end, but it feels like it is in a way. I know that no matter where I end up, God's got my back, and I just need to trust. And I keep telling myself that. Like, there's a few times where I got really anxious about it, and it's like, I'll figure it out. I always do. So anyway, thank you so much for watching this vlog. I know it was a little bit different. I kind of like that in a way. It was a little bit different angles and I'm trying different things, you know, because filming's fun for me. Editing's fun for me. So anyway, until the next vlog, which I'm filming tomorrow, you'll see that in a few days. I don't know what day this is going to be posted on, but anyway, you'll see all of tomorrow's shenanigans in the next one. Until next time, you guys, peace out, my homages.